Welcome to day 2 of the 12 Days of Christmas. Today we're going to be seeing what happened after Mater took over Pixar Cars. Cars came out in 2006, and this guy right here eventually was an unknown tow truck. He became McQueen's best friend, and boom, he is exploding in popularity. Everybody knows Mater.
Yeah, like Tow Mater, but without the tow.
So we know Mattel decided to bring out the cars, the diecasts. So how many known diecasts were there for the first Pixar Cars movie? So first, there was one. I'm showing two here, but they're basically the same thing. One is from Thailand and one is from China. Try to guess which one's which. But then we also have two brand new Mater. So we were able to see Mater's history thanks to Sally sharing the story with McQueen. Little did we know though, we were gonna get a Cars Toon. But the Cars Toons were mainly all about, guess who? Mater. So we have Cars 1, we gotta move that to the back. Now with Cars Toon, making it 3. Let me take one out so you guys aren't confused. Brand new Mater again. Oh wait, no, never mind. This is Heavy Metal Mater. Making it 4, but guess what? We have 2 additional ones. From Tokyo Mater, the normal racer, and then the, I don't know how to describe this one. If you guys thought that was fake, well guess what? Mater has his aspirations to be a future racer, just like this guy in the back. Eventually, this guy thought that he was greater than everybody as well, so he had to become a stunt star. This dude was probably thinking before time. He wanted to become a flying tow truck. And looks like that wasn't even enough, that he had to go travel to the moon as an astronaut in Moon Mater. He also grew to be pretty big and buff with, Monster Truck Mater. Don't mess with him. He even has his fake dreadlocks. It proves that he is so strong. All this experience and he is forgetting to do something. Sheriff has told him to keep an eye on the prisoners. And when I mean keep an eye, I mean keep an eye. And no, Mater's adventure is not done yet. Yeah, that happened. To removing his tires to have fun with McQueen, becoming a waiter at the Wheelwell Motel, joining Team McQueen, becoming his pig crew chief, eating wasabi that he thought was pistachio ice cream, becoming a kabuki dancer in Japan, going through many different disguises with the spies, and becoming one of Francesco's super hot fans. And to be honest, looking at things, I don't think that was enough for Mater. Because with all this, we can add this guy right over here, and this guy right over here. Now you guys might be confused. What am I trying to prove here? What I'm trying to prove is that Mater indeed took over Pixar Cars. Because Cars Toon is mainly all about him. Yes, McQueen is featured there, but they are stories about his past and his experiences. Now in this video, I was also showing you my Mater's collection in a small unique way. But obviously, there are so many more Mater diecasts out there. They cannot fit on these shelves anymore. It just proves that Mater has taken over the Cars franchise. There are so many diecasts of him, you cannot fit him in a simple basement like mine. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if someone says, how are you always going to remember Larry the Cable Guy? And the answer ends up being, oh, Tow Mater. I did forget to say, which is something we probably already know about, Mater's takeover was when Cars 2 came out. After Cars 2 released, some fans were disappointed because it felt like a random shift from Lightning McQueen as the main character to Mater as the main character. Looking at Reddit, the user Slingshot9070 actually mentioned that the film felt more like a Mater short rather than an actual Pixar Cars film continuing the actual plot. And they say that we never really explored with Lightning in between both Cars 1 and Cars 3. They point out that if the trilogy was focused on Lightning all 3 movies, then the franchise would have been taken a lot more seriously. So I guess you can see what happened after Mater practically took over Pixar Cars. Backlash! How else can we describe it? Now do me a favor, out of all these Mater diecasts you see, or even ones that you have that I don't have, let me know in a comment which one is your favorite variant. I hope you guys like this little unique way of showing my Mater's collection, but also just proving the point that Mater has truly taken over the Pixar Cars franchise. If you missed day 1 of the 12 Days of Christmas series, watch it right here where I react to one of the old video footages of the best Christmas of my life, which ended up being a huge Disney Pixar Cars surprise.